So you can start off by the first question.
So can you show the question?
Yeah. Like after, like maybe tomorrow, I'll upload it by tomorrow.
Sir,
Yes, man.
sir, your input file is given in the question.
Your voice is not actually very.
Hel-
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm saying, sir, is the input file given here?
The like it is. Wait, I'll share. These are the practice sample input files.
Sample input means the
Yes.
expected output, right?
Yeah, these are the expected output.
Sir, did you give the, what should I say, the input, all that in the chat box or something?
Okay, okay. Just a minute. I'll share.
Yes.
So could you paste question once in the chat?
Yes, yes, I will.
Mhm.
Sir, I joined just now. What are we doing here?
We are practicing previous terms OPP questions. So, like question is, I'll share again. Question is like this: you have to write a set script for that. For swapping to wait,
Okay, sir.
having a field separator as colon, and this is like a file.
Sir,
Ah, yes.
is there any name given to the file, input file?
Your audio is not very clear.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm saying, is there any file name given to the input file?
Just the input file is just the file.txt. You cannot like it's very casual. You just have to write the casual set script. That's it. Nothing else.
But
Everything. Yeah.
if we have to take input from a file, then what name should we give?
Like
Because
like here is written as the input.txt. So you can just do it. Give it any name. It doesn't matter. Maitri, could you mute yourself?
Sure, sir.
Sir, is dollar random here? Random, is it a keyword or what, how can we?
Actually, like you just have to write the set script to do that. I've provided you that, and you just have to do nothing else. Like that, that is done by the actually the evaluation script. You don't have to worry about that. You just have to write that set command for that. That's it.
we just have to write the two
The
set,
set,
right?
yeah, just the set command to do all of that. Other than that, you don't have to worry about everything else. Is just the part of the evaluation script.
Oh,
Prefix and suffix.
Yes, yes. You don't have to worry about any of that.
okay, sir. But what I'm asking is random, is it a keyword or is
Eh,
it a variable?
it's just a like a
Variable.
random directory variable that we have defined as an environment variable that so that we can access it within the script.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, sir. Sir, could you share this PDF in the chat window, sir?
Actually, I'm not allowed to share the whole PDF.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So you can code along with me. I'm not allowed to share the PDF actually.
Okay, sir. Understood, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can
Yes.
take screenshots, right?
Yes, but it's better not to like share it with anyone because
No, no,
this
no.
is for your
Just
practice.
for a self practice, yeah, we will do.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
I'm facing problem in the swapping. Hello?
Yes, man.
Yeah, sir, I'm facing a problem in the swapping.
Sorry, you're not very clear.
Swapping the first and second field. Yeah.
Sir, can you please explain this? Swap the first and second that part.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So what you have to do in this, you have to get the first and the second fields that are given in the input having the field separator as colon. So, okay.
Math,
Okay.
please, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I'll resume this. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So basically, there are two things that you have to do. Swap the first and the second field in the given input having the field separator as colon, and replace every occurrence of the character 0 if found at the end of the line, and replace it to exclamation mark. So here, see this. This is a field. This is a whole record, right? So you have to. This is this colon separator. So you have to get the first field, first and the second field, and replace them. And see there is a question mark at the end. You have to, if that line has question mark at the end, you have to replace it with exclamation mark. That's
How
it.
to get this separate fields?
You have
Because
to,
in awk we know that we use the field separator, but
yeah,
inside how to use that?
you just have to get everything right in normal regular expression. You have to get everything that there is before this colon. Get everything in a single that single block in parentheses, and get everything after that until the next occurrence of that. So you get these two fields in two different blocks, and then you can back reference them in your substitution pattern.
Could you show this? I'm not
Yes.
sure how to do this.
Okay, wait, I'll share you an example. Just a minute. So here we can have two fields, phi ELV1 and phi ELV2, and we just there are colon separated, right? So here we can get everything that there is before this colon, and get everything after this colon, and then just replace it in the pattern. So suppose if we want to get everything before this colon, what we can do is what we can do in grep. I will actually tell you the pattern matching system is same in grep and set. So I'll tell you how we can do that like yes, yes. In this we can, what we can do, just get everything before the first colon, and after, and just print it in this file q.txt. See, we are getting everything this before this. So see, this is getting the last occurrence and getting everything before that. So we can to limit our search, what we can do is to use this. If
So
it,
for hello,
yeah, yeah,
for said it is the same what we are doing
uh,
in grip.
yeah, basically the pattern matching is same. It I'll just show you inside itself. Wait. See, we want to search for something and then replace it with its occurrences. So we will have two patterns.
Okay.
We will have two patterns, right? We have to get the second field and we have to get the first field.
Hmm.
So in the first field, what we can do is to get everything before this colon,
Okay.
right?
Yes, sir.
So we are getting everything before that colon, and it should not start with it also should not start with a colon. So what it would be to actually escape the colon. If it like see if we do this, it will just get everything before the last occurrence of that field, right?
Hmm.
So we are getting that colon, and if it starts with a colon, then it would be this field. So it will escape that and get everything after that.
Sorry, sir, didn't get this part. Why are you starting with a colon?
Wait. I'll show you. See, within gap, what we did is to get everything before that colon, right?
There are two colons, right? And
Ha,
we want only the first and second
for
field.
first and second field, yes.
So your first field should be starting with a character, a
Yeah,
single character.
single character, and which should not be a colon.
Yeah, sure.
So we are escaping the colon. If it everything that is not a colon.
Escaping is done by backslash.
No, no, no,
So
no. We are not like we are in within these square brackets. What we do is to get whatever. If we do that this caret symbol in the square bracket, then it will not match that. Everything other than that.
okay.
So it everything other than this colon.
And sir, after S, then
Mhm.
slash, you have given
Caret
this.
symbol.
Yes, sir. So, sir, that is for indicating beginning. Like it should
Beginning.
begin with
Yes,
Start
yes,
of line.
yes. And if that caret symbol is within these square brackets, then it is to
escaping.
negate that to
Hmm.
negate that to not to match what is provided after that.
Okay.
Got till this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Then we are doing this till now. Okay. Then we have to get first. Let us just. Then we have to get the second part, the second field, right? So we will
Hmm.
just check for that again. If it is not the if it is not to match this colon, so we will just negate it and then match everything. So these are two patterns that we have made, right?
Sir, here one doubt.
Yeah.
This star at the first, this, what is this indicating?
Start to
After
get everything. That is not this colon.
star to get everything, which doesn't start with a colon.
Colon. Just to negate
Which,
colon and get everything.
but here the first, this will get the first field, right? Field one.
The first field till field one. This is for field one. This
This first,
yeah,
yeah.
and then we have this colon
Colon,
to
yeah.
to get the second the whole colon
If-
part, and then just the to make it a pattern and close it in parentheses to make a so that we can back reference it in our the substitution part. We are making two patterns, right? So we have made this one pattern, one before colon
Mhm.
and one after colon. This is
Okay.
whole after colon. So
So,
we put it in parentheses to make them so that we can back reference them
yeah.
to in our substitution part.
This parenthesis is used for grouping the regular
Grouping,
expression.
yes, yes. We have grouped here, and we are. This is the first group, right? And this is the second group. So we are
Okay.
just we will refer to them in our substitution block, and so that they will be replaced basically.
Okay. And the first field the will be the part after before colon, right?
Yeah, this is the first field
And
that
this
is
is the
matching, and this is the second field,
okay.
and we will just have to swap it. So we will first put
Yeah. So can
Mm,
I guess it?
yeah,
We'll just
backslash
write
two.
slash two,
yeah,
Mm, slash two.
uh, colon slash one.
yes.
Mm.
Yes.
So that would do
Sir,
it.
We use backslash for referencing, right?
Yes, yes, to back reference it. But
Back
see,
referencing.
in this question, we have to define it within our side script, right? So you have to use here. I'm using we can use extended regular expression, so we don't have to escape these characters. If you are not using extended regular expression, you have to escape this grouping part.
okay, sir.
Yes, you have to escape. Just I will make sure that because in if you are not writing complete scripts, so you have to if you are writing complete if you are writing the whole command by yourself, so then you can use -e to use extended regular. Other than that, you basically the basic regular expression engine will be used. So you have to escape these groupings. You have to escape these parentheses.
Sir, one question. So, sir, in the exam, like in the OPP, sir, we can use minus capital E option for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, if that question allows you to do that. See, in our this question, we have already the prefix is given to you, so you just have to write the command. So you cannot change and add -e in there.
Oh,
So you
oh,
have to basically the whole basic regular expression will be used, and you just have to escape these characters.
Which in the question it was given.
Yeah, I'll share one second. Wait. See, it is already given that is it is taking a sad script, and it is starts, and it does not take any options. So this part won't be editable to you.
It is not taking any option means we
Like
can't
it is
use
we
the
are no,
ERE.
no, yeah, this is see, in like in grps2 there is like script that you cannot edit. So that it is that part. So you cannot
Yeah,
edit till this. You just have to
I,
write the sad script. That is.
I got that, but why we are not using -e?
Like it could be either way, like extended regular expression and basic, because this can be done by either way. You don't have to necessarily use extended regular expression for this.
No, no. My question is, you are saying that we can't edit this prefix part, right?
Yeah,
And you are also saying that the set is given with no options.
yeah,
So my question is, if we want to use the extended regular expression, we will use the minus capital E option, right?
No, we
yes,
can't
yeah,
use that because we
we
have
cannot.
already started the inverted commas there.
Yes,
If some move the, yeah, you can see that.
Sorry, where?
see this. The here you after that you will write your question, and then there will be this suffix part. In between that, you will write your solution, and this will take the input as the input, and this redirect its output. That's it.
We write options before the inverted commas, and we have
Yes,
already started the inverted commas, so we can't rewrite that.
So you mean to say there is no inverted, sorry, there is no option given before inverted comma.
yes.
So we have to
Right,
use
with
the
yeah, if it is given, you can use extended. If it is not, you can use basic, because like it's not necessary to use those are that is just the extension that you have. Like they do basically the same thing. So either way, you can for grouping you have to escape them in for grouping you have to escape them in basic regular expression like we did here. Or if you want to use literal in extended one, then you have to escape there. So it's both in both ways you have to do some escaping either way, because we are not using logical ors, so it's not actually necessary to do
Also,
it.
sir, this
But
answer is somewhat like grep command only. If we have, if instead of said we have written grep command, the answer would be same only, right?
Yeah, almost the same. Yes, but we are it does not do these replacement thing, right? So if we want to replace it, we have to use that. It
No,
will just match
there
it.
was one PPA question. It was in grep only, and it did replacement like this only. That's /2 and /1.
Yeah,
yeah,
no, it
that
will
is
just
possible.
yeah, it is just for it will match it. It will match it and then share for doing any extrapolation within that file. Suppose if you want to match it and change it, find and replace text like
Yes.
this, then you have to use shadow. Grep won't be able to do that.
No, so grep was doing that in that part also. Searching and replacing part. Both it was doing.
All
Here
right.
we have to swap, right? We have
Yeah.
to do the swapping. Swapping
Yes.
will only be available in SED, not in grep, because in grep we take the pattern, and if you want to replace it with another something else, we do use grep. But in SED
Okay,
we
sir.
can.
I'll check it again, and I'll share if I find that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sir, in this question we are using BRE, but in the exam will we be given options to use this
Yeah. Like
BRE,
if
BRE,
you have
and
the
how
if
to
yeah,
get that? Yeah,
yeah, if you like if the prefix is being given to you, like you should like it doesn't actually really matter. It doesn't make a really very big difference if you are using a BRE or an ERE. But if you are given like you can use it if you are given the accessibility. See here the prefix code has already been defined to you, so you cannot change it. You have to use BRE by default. But in real life it doesn't make any big difference.
but in this, if we had used ERE, won't it give you the answer?
Yeah,
Or
either way it will give the answer. It will just you just have to escape them, that's it. It will work like base extended regular expression will have just like those extra character classes that we use that is not present in basic regular expression, and here we are not using those external those extended character classes. So it's not very useful to use extended regular expressions.
Sir, can I share my screen and like, do the code? Like, if I'm wrong, then you can tell me.
like uh, okay,
So
you can.
sorry to interrupt,
can
sir.
we?
Can you
Yeah,
explain this program? I mean, problem itself once again, sir.
all
Sorry, I
right.
joined a bit late.
Yeah.
First point I'm able to understand. I mean the concept like swap. Second part I'm not able to understand, sir. Replace
Okay,
the
so you have to replace every
And
occurrence.
sir, could you explain back references we are
Okay,
use?
okay, I will. So basically, the second line is the replace every occurrence of character question mark if found at the end of a line. If at the end of the line there is a question mark, then you have to just replace it with exclamation mark. See in here we have this the input like this is the input, and we have to swap these two fields here, and then if see this line has at the end a question mark, then you have to replace it with the exclamation mark. That's it.
Could you write a command for that? I mean, if we use the substitute method instead, and if at the dollar we use question mark, that should be replaced by exclamatory, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end you just have to replace the question mark with an exclamation mark. That's it.
We don't need to swap it then, sir.
You have to do the swapping first, and then there's the second question. If you there is partial marking in this. If you are able to do either one of them, you will get partial mark, but for getting full marks you have to do both of the tasks.
If wherever the lines which ends with question mark alone we need to swap, or all the
Yes.
lines we need to swap.
No. Just the line. No. You have to swap with all lines, and if that line has an extra question mark at the end, you just need to change it to exclamation mark.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yes.
sir.
Um, Sir, like, is it like, is this part correct? Like, till this?
Sir, I have written a code in the chat. Could you please see and tell if it will work for the second part?
You're not matching it correctly. You have to get the question mark at the end. You are not that regular expression to match the question mark at the end is wrong.
No, I'm saying I'm doing the dollar is taking me to the last line of the input, last
Yeah.
line, and I have to replace question mark with exclamation. So
Yeah,
is this not correct?
but no, you have to check if the question mark is at the end. You are not checking it at correctly.
Sir,
Yeah.
no, so sir, I like divided it in parts. So sir, what I did first is S, then I put the slashes and then G, like search and replace. So sir, then since two fields are here, so parentheses for the first field, colon, then parentheses for the second field. And since we will swap, so backslash 2, then colon backslash 1, like 2 first comes and then 1. So sir, after this, what do I need to do? Just to tell whether I'm correct, is my approach correct or not. So
Yeah. Till now, it's correct.
and now sir, I need to match everything which comes except a colon.
Yes.
uh, Sir, and the dot star, where do we put it? After the square brackets?
Yes. Yes. Dot. There won't be dot start. We'll just match with star.
Okay. Sir, is
With
this okay?
just star. Is it a star? I cannot see it well. Wait.
Sir, SAD has something like Y which can replace the fields, I think.
What? I'm sorry.
Sir,
Sir,
is it
SAD
visible
have
now?
Y option which replace the fields actually.
Okay, like is it an option within the match and pattern
No,
matching
sir,
or a,
like in substitution we mention S.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like that we have Y.
Okay, I'll see. Actually, I didn't
Okay,
know.
yes, sir. Can you please explain that once?
Uh, yeah, yeah. Just a minute. I have
Sir,
to. Yes.
sir, is it now visible? Like this was what I meant.
Yeah, yeah. It is visible.
So is it okay, sir? The first field.
Yeah, you are getting it correctly.
So shouldn't it be dot star?
No, no. Dot star to get any arbitrary number, and to get everything that is not a star, that is not starting with a colon. We are getting that.
Okay.
Okay, and sir, what is the difference between dot star and star?
Like star is for zero or more of that matching pattern. So
Yes, sir.
we are matching a pattern that is not colon, and everything that is not colon, more zero or more.
Okay.
0 or more characters in the
Yeah,
occurrences.
yeah,
Star.
yeah.
Sir, I didn't get this dollar question.
Okay, you just have to check for dollar at the end of that line. So just at the end for dollar, and if there is question mark at the end, so just a dollar is for at the end, and question mark is for that question mark is for that pattern. So we are checking that question mark is present at the end.
So can't we write dollar question mark and
No,
the pattern in the single inverted comma?
no. That is for like you are using this pattern in a S like search in replace part. Now you are not using it totally independent. For that, I get it. You are using dollar and question mark for to getting the end last line and checking for question mark.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but that does not work in search and replace.
So
You have to
dollar.
check. You have to check for at the end dollar the pattern that is before it. So dollar will check for the pattern before it, the question mark. So we will check. Yeah.
Sir, one doubt. Sir, why is this
Yeah.
showing that invalid reference?
You're using
Small e.
Small e. You have to use capital E for extended regular expression.
And sir, if you want to use the BRE, then I'll have to
Then the
escape the
is
brackets.
yeah, escape them. Escape the parentheses. Just the parentheses.
Okay, so sir, like this.
Yes.
Okay.
So, sir, what will be the line correctly for second one?
You wrote it correctly only, but you just have to put search for that s, and then just question mark dollar.
Okay, so now I think it's working properly, right?
This is not a field. Yeah, you just it's working properly. Now you have to like try to do it on your own. The how to get the last part. No, no, you
That
don't have to pipe it. You don't have to pipe it.
so sir, like we need both the results, right? So uh, like
Yeah, no,
we
no.
need.
Pipe will just move the output of this to the. You can do it in this actually, but like in your sed script in this question, you have to write it in two separate lines.
Okay. So
We don't use minus small e for BRE.
Yeah,
How
that
will
is.
we know that we have to write two sets, sir? We can't write it in one SCD itself.
You
We
can
can
do it
write
with minus with many minus e. We
minus e,
can do
yeah.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
but like for if it is in a script file, then it would be better to write it in different lines to make it more readable.
Can we use two lines to do the output, get the
Ha,
output?
we
We
can.
use different separate set commands, and if we are not
sir,
piping it,
why isn't this working, sir? Because sir, to access the last of anything, we need to use dollar, right?
Yeah, but we have to put the pattern before dollar.
Okay.
Also,
Sir, like
capital
question
E
mark
will
dollar
come
is
here.
I'm sorry.
Said capital E will come here.
No, capital E is for just for extended regular expression. That is like totally optional in this.
So
That's
this
why
is
it is.
not this small is not working here, right?
Yeah,
small
no,
e want to
small
work.
is. Yeah, it won't work. It is for making many like expressions in a single said command. Yes, Manan.
Yeah, sir, I have written the command. Is it correct, or will this
Uh,
also give error?
this will give error. You have to search and replace, right? So you just like Maitri did in her code, you have to search it and then replace it. You are not using the search and replace pattern, right? And then you have to match it within the search pattern.
Can you?
Oh, wait. Uh, no, you don't have to use minus e. Actually, I just wrote it. Just search the last thing that is question mark. If the question mark is at the end, then replace it with exclamation mark. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, it's correct.
Is it correct, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you show the first one?
Sir, actually, question mark dollar and dollar question mark, I didn't understood. Could you explain that? Do we require to give question mark before or after?
Freaking oh, why did you
Hello.
close your internet connection? Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah, yeah. So I was saying like to like a dollar question mark is to get the question mark which is at the end only if it is at the end of that line. And dollar if it is dollar question mark, then it's not in the search pattern. We are using it in a search and replace pattern, right?
Yes.
So search and replace pattern will have we have to use the normal regular expression that we use.
And sir,
Okay,
for the
sir.
first
Next
question,
question.
wait.
Yes, Manan.
Sir, for the first part, we use BRE, right here?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Basic, yes, regular. The
Basic regular
engine is,
expression.
yeah, is
Uh,
engine is that it is engine does not make any difference in this
no,
question.
but for that question, you said no engine matters if
Uh,
you don't have this
yeah,
option.
only the the syntax will change. That's it. Only the syntax will change. There are no. This can be done in both BRA and ERE. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, but the question specifies it is in BRE, right?
Yeah,
It's not BRE.
yeah. You can use Rishabh in double minus E, and then you can try it with that. With minus E, you provide a pattern, and if you do 2 minus E in a single set command, you can try with that.
So can we
I
get the full solution for this
This is like the full
question
solution
first?
only. Yeah, this is
Um,
like the full solution only.
in the screen, sir? Oh.
In a single string, we cannot do it. We can do only one pattern matching at a
No,
time.
no, I'm saying in the.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what?
I'm saying, sir, the solution. Yeah,
In that PDF, sir, PDF.
PDF
Okay,
one.
okay. Oh, wait. It's the same as that.
Okay.
Right. We'll go move on to the second question.
Okay, sir.
So can you zoom it?
Then the whole question won't be visible.
We can just see first part and then.
Okay.
So like it's sir, like is it case sensitive or something like only anything starting with SUN like small s or small m that should only be replaced, no?
No. Here there's the abbreviation is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and the three character abbreviation for them,
Yes.
and you just have to replace them with numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay,
7.
so whatever is given, only that part only have
Yeah,
to replace with
that's
the numbers, huh?
yeah. The SUN can be in capital or can be in like non-capital letters. Is this here? There's just one extra task that you need to do to change the first and the third occurrence of character exclamation mark to dot, full stop on each line.
Uh,
Sir, what's
Not
that?
getting, sir.
So just the wait, I'll show you that test cases. See this is the whole input, right? So you have to change the first exclamation mark and the third exclamation mark to dot, and see there is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and see you just have to change Sunday to 1, Monday to 2, Tuesday to 3, and Wednesday to 4, like that number that we have, that was written in the question. And every like the first, also the first and the third occurrence of, only the first and the third occurrence of this exclamation mark will be replaced with like full stop.
Sir, here if it is the first occurrence, then it is 2, right? In that line,
Yeah,
2
this was,
exclamatory mark. Then the second occurrence is 4th.
yeah,
Third
no,
occurrence is
No,
7.
no, no.
the first occurrence, no, in that particular line. So the first occurrence is that this one, the second occurrence is this one, the third occurrence is this one. You just need to replace the first occurrence in that line to full stop.
Okay, so first and third occurrence, we'll like instead of the exclamation mark, there will be full stop.
Full stop, just that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, okay, sir.
So can we just paste the input?
Yeah, wait.
Question as well as the input, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in meanwhile, could you explain how to use back references?
Okay. I'll share that later, because like these they won't be used here. So I'll get to that at the end of the session. All right.
Sure, sir.
Maitri, can you mute?
Yes.
So here we need to perform multiple substitutions in one line, right?
Yeah, you can use you can use pipe and do it in different lines as well. It really doesn't matter. You
No,
have
if
Yeah.
I want to do it in one line, like I'm able to replace Sunday with one, but if I want to replace seven seven strings to seven integers, can I do it in one line?
Yeah, you can try with minus is small e. It will take different patterns in that same line and then check for that. If the first pattern does not match, it will go to the next. So multiple minus e will have the many patterns for in a single set command.
Okay, can't we do like search s then slash Sunday in parentheses, then Monday in parentheses, and every string will have its indices, and then we can substitute respectively.
We cannot substitute it respectively. Actually, that is the problem because you can match them either way. You can use like or and then match it, but then you have to do the substitution because every seven substitution have different values. If you have to match all the seven and get one substitution value, then you could have done that. But with unique substitution with each value, that would be not possible.
Okay, sir. So can I share my screen to show my approach?
All right, yes.
So can we wait for a few minutes?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Hello.
Yeah, you can share it. We can share at 10:10.
I just need to see the question.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
sure. No problem.
So, hello.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so basically, this question you just need to check for a pattern and then replace it with a numeric number. Sunday and replace it with one. Monday and replace it with two. And then just you just need to check for first and the third occurrence of character, the exclamation mark, and then change it with full stop. And that is
Sir,
it.
can I share my screen?
But sir, here why are we going for each pattern and replacing it with? Can't we do it for all at once?
Like I told, see, you can match every pattern that there is, and you but the replacing with every pattern. See, you can match every in a single character. If you were to replace it with a single character, one or two or three, then it would have been possible. But like if you want to replace it with every character and these two case insensitively, you have to make a different write in different said commands.
So, sir, we have to write for each
Uh,
abbreviation separately and do this for 7 times
yeah.
and 7 set commands.
Yeah, and you have to get that to case insensitively. So you have to use that as well.
Sir, can I share my
Case
screen once?
insensitive means the I option.
Yeah,
I option stands for right. Case
yeah,
insensitive.
yeah. Capital I, yes.
No, small I.
No, a small I we give that option in grab, but we are using it in here set, right. So we are just using it as a like that command in global. You just use I at the end.
Capital or small.
Capital I.
Sir, sir, is this correct? Like, am I going wrong somewhere?
It's not completely visible. Can you like
Sir,
full screen?
yeah, yeah, sir. So now is it?
Uh, yeah, you are replacing it, but you are not checking for its case sensitivity. It will
Sir,
only
how to do
match
that?
just capital I at the end.
At the
At the end of like global, it will check for global and
huh,
insensitive. So just capital I.
like this?
Yes, yes.
Can you repeat, sir? Capital is used for
For case insensitive search inside.
case insensitive search and said.
Yes.
And small I was used for also case sensitive
In grep.
in
It
grep.
was an option there. It was an option. We are giving it as an option minus I.
Both are options, right? In said
Yeah,
as well
this
as
is not no. This is not an option. This is a part of that command itself. Options are what we give when we write that command, and then we give minus E minus I. Those are options
but here we are using capital
as a as a command within that said script.
Mhm.
So that is sed's command, not an option.
Okay, actual command, capital
Yeah,
I. Yeah.
yeah, said command actually, and
So yeah,
op,
yeah.
yeah, in grep it was an option minus I.
Okay. Will this option? Sorry, will this command is in the man page of the said?
Yeah, it is there. Everything you can find, yeah, like the whole manual page you can read. Everything is there.
Sir, I'm using
Sir,
semicolon instead of piping that. So is it okay?
We don't
Uh,
have to pipe it, right? We can use minus e multiple times.
yeah. So you can with semicolon you are just making a different, getting into a different line. Like in your exam, there will be a single file that is given to you. You don't have to use colons like semicolon or like pipes. The pipes are for your this local understanding only. That's it. So in that in your exams you don't have to pipe it for bash interpretation, right. So now you are doing it locally, that's why you are just piping or using semicolons. In your actual like exam you don't even have to, sometimes you have to write, sometimes you may not have to write, you just have to read the code that has been given to you earlier.
And so G is
Yes,
for global occurrence, right?
Yeah.
But if we don't write here G, will that be okay, or will
uh,
this cause a problem? Because
like
ultimately we are substituting Sunday with one, SUN with one.
yeah.
And so G, if we don't write, will that be okay? Or
See the G, what it does, like if there are multiple occurrence of a single word, then it will match the first word. If without G, it will match the first word and then quit it. With G, it will
okay,
match every occurrence of that.
every occurrence. If
Every
suppose there are
occurrence.
two Sundays in a given line,
Yeah.
then it will match for all the two Sundays, right?
Yeah.
Sir, so now what to do? Like that part I've done, and like replace every third occurrence with a full stop. So
Yeah. You just do it with 1 and 3. Like do two different pipes and do it with.
okay. Um, sir, we have to change the exclamation to full stop, right?
Yes.
Sir,
No,
like
not
this.
we are not checking
No,
the
no.
exclamation at the end. That
First and third position.
yes, you don't. No, remove that dollar. Just put the exclamation part. No, 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 no. Just remove it. Just put exclamation,
Yes.
and then at the end, just put another slash and put 1 for the first sentence. That's it.
Um. Oh, like this.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now is it also the last place is for the area, like for
Yeah.
which part
Which
we want
which
to
we are. Yeah. Which part we are targeting?
But sir, that we use backslash two for one
I'm
back
sorry.
referencing. You are saying back referencing we are doing, but that we do it for with some backslash, right? Not forward slash.
No, no. This is for that part that we are matching. Like that backslash one is for that grouping and back referencing in the replacement part. What we are doing is searching S, and we are replacing in what field that we are replacing. We are searching with S, and at the end we are replacing its first occurrence 1.
First occurrence, but sir, we are replacing exclamation mark with a dot, and
Yeah.
sorry, slash one is what it is doing. It is just taking the first field,
Yeah. No, no, not just the first occurrence of that.
first occurrence.
Yes.
But how can we do that? Is it possible inside that we use this slash one and suppose like this if first exclamation first line if we take,
Yeah.
so if there is an exclamation mark, then at the first field, then we have to replace that with a dot.
Dot.
So slash one is taking just the
That's the
first
first field.
occurrence.
Yes.
Sir, can you like put the
Can you give
input?
example for this,
Yes.
sir? I'm not getting, sir.
Yeah, just a minute.
Also, can you like put paste the input like so I can paste.
I already shared that. In here, I already shared.
Yeah.
Minus this one.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hello.
Can you share the screen?
Yeah. I'm just making it.
Sir, but one question.
Not
Sir,
working.
here, see, sir, the fourth feels like it's changing. Why, sir?
It start from zero, no? 0, 1, 2. So instead of 3, you should write 2 there.
But for one, it's working. See, uh, for the first field, it changed, right? That's my question. Hello, sir.
Hello. Yes.
Sir, one question. Sir, see, I put the like field number as 3 for changing, but sir, it's changing for the fourth one.
Yeah.
Why,
Yeah,
sir?
Uh,
it's contradicting it. You check it.
yeah. But I'll check it. If it is. Mm, wait. I'll check it.
This substitution we can also do with in single set command, right? Minus C.
Yes.
Can you tell me how? I didn't get that.
What? Which part?
In single statement, multiple is.
Suppose I am using set minus E, small e, then I'm substituting the exclamation mark with a dot in the first occurrence. Okay, that is
Yeah.
one. Then again I'm using minus E option in the single set command, and I'm substituting the exclamation mark with dot and the third occurrence.
Okay. Instead of
So
pipe, we'll write
instead of
minus
pipe,
C.
we have to use minus E, yeah,
Okay.
and don't use set twice.
Did not
Yeah.
get it. Like, can you please tell again? Where am I going on?
No, you're not going wrong anywhere. Like in that, he's just telling how to use a single set command to execute everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
But sir, what is the problem with this?
Uh,
Like, why is it?
Actually, it is unexpected for me as well. Wait. I'll see.
Try
For the
running it again.
try running it with two itself. It might be the that instead of three, use two. Yeah, it worked.
Oh, like,
Okay.
what?
Sir, maybe it counting after removing the exclamatory mark and then removing the third occurrence.
Uh,
Yes.
Again,
Since we are
try it with
finding,
3.
Yes, sir. Firstly, it will convert
Maybe.
the exclamation into dot, and then third occurrence it will substituting. I think.
try with four once.
okay.
If it is what he says, then it won't work at all in this. No, it worked for the four itself. I'll check and let you know. This is the first time I'm encountering this.
So can you just share your screen again for the question?
I'll check the solution that they have given.
Yes, sir, please check.
Yeah, in this also they use set two only. Okay. All right, I'll check it online and let you know tomorrow.
Yeah.
So can you just show the question once?
Yes.
Like we can move. Yeah, this is official solution only.
Sir, I've written in the comment to minus E option. Is it correct?
Uh, yeah, it will work. Like two occurrence of with a single set, you can do multiple patterns. So we'll move on to third question.
So can you show the solution, please? Previous question.
It's the same as what Maitri wrote,
Okay.
just individual files.
So it was written one there, one and two for the substitution of,
Yeah. For first and the third field, I'll check it and
yeah.
let you know. After seeing that solution, I was also confused, but it worked. So I'll check and let you know.
Yes.
So can you please zoom it?
Zoom it a bit. Is it much more visible now?
Yes, sir.
So is this session being uh, live streamed on YouTube?
It's been recorded. It will be uploaded by tomorrow.
Okay.
So can we just discuss it now?
Yeah. So, how like have
Uh,
you do you have any idea how to approach this question?
no, sir.
Sir, like we can break it in three parts: the begin block, the logical block, and the end block.
Yes.
Begin action and end block.
Yes. Like, can you tell me, like, how much do you understand this question?
Sir, in the beginning block, we'll like read the marks or something like that. We'll take the variables.
Okay. Anyone
In the
else?
begin block, we will use the field separator as comma,
Yeah.
and we will check for the marks in the for each school for each code. Sorry, for each school code. Yeah, we will check for the marks, and
Hmm.
then in the action block, we will see if that marks are greater than. Um, I mean, we have to find out the top marks,
Yeah.
topper,
School topper.
school topper. So in that we can use
Sir, I think we have to make a list uh, with marks and indexing with roll number.
All right.
dictionary we have to make of marks.
Yeah. So the associative array and the dictionary equivalent, which is associative array and awk.
Okay, yeah. So how to check for that?
Like it will be done like in regularly how we do it in regular scripting, just to check if that the current value that we are checking is greater than already the max value. So if it is greater than the max value, then just reassign it and set the whole student keep a different array to as the maximum, like the student name, student roll number in it. If it is in the see, if it matches, if it gets to the if block, if it is more than the max mark, then just update the max marks and keep the max student. And at the in the end block, you just need to print the max student roll number. That's it.
And but sir, here the school toppers will be many. So will there will be a list of school toppers, right? So we have to print the whole list.
Yeah, we can just see in that array, you just key it. So if that key will be the school name, and that value will be that roll number. So you just get out the value of that from that associative array.
But sir, how to create that associative array?
uh, you just iteratively do that. See, wait,
Mm,
I'll show you one.
can you show, sir?
Yeah. Just a minute, I'll just initialize it a bit.
Meanwhile, Maitri, could you please paste the solution for question 1 in the chat box? Hello.
Did you say something?
Yeah, could you please paste the question 1 and 2 solutions in the chat
Sure,
box?
sure.
Yeah.
Is my screen visible?
Ah,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Just cat it out. This is our code, right? This is what we have to check. So in just print every record of it. It will just print it, right? So I want to create an empty array, say associative array. So I want to take one part of it and then assign it a different part. So you don't have to actually initialize it. You don't have to create an empty array and initialize any value. It will just do it automatically. If it isn't here initialized, it will go false and it will want it that part won't happen. So see, if I were to check if see we want to check for the $4, right? If $4,
Yes, sir. Greater
if it
than
is
max. Of,
if greater than whatever max we are making, if it is greater than its max value, right?
yes.
Is it clear?
No, sir.
No, see, wait, I'll just make it like this. See, if the $4, the
One
this
question, sir.
ah
We
yeah,
have to use we have to initialize first the associative array, and then we have to create it, right?
no, you don't have to initialize it. It will
Why?
like this is like implicit. It will automatically be created. You
No,
don't
but
have to initialize it.
we have to do some like we did in the previous dictionaries when we used to create it.
Yeah, in like Python and all, you have to create like explicitly declare them, but in this you can implicitly declare these associative arrays, and you don't have to explicitly make and initialize with them some with some values of them.
So directly we can do this.
Yes.
Sir, can you just tell again that S for $4 greater than sir max of $S1. So this is a function which we
No,
have.
no, 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 no. This is just the array, associative array that we are using. This is sort of a dictionary that we are using. We are just checking for the max of that $1. What is $1 is that school, right? So we are
Yes.
just making a max array of that dollar of that school. And if the $4 value, this $4 value is greater than that school's max value. If it is greater than that, then what we will do,
We'll print it.
we will no, we have to update. If it is greater, then we have to update the max value, right?
Yeah, max equal to
Max of that school, $1
equals to $4.
equals to $4. All right.
Yes.
Is
Sir,
this clear till now?
sir, I have a question, sir. $4 has the integer values, which is 395, 124, 242, 400.
Yeah,
And max of $1 means it's a first argument, right? It has
yeah.
only the
A
B,
or B.
B.
So
A school or B school.
yeah. So
Okay.
we are getting like the topper of every school, right? So we have to make an array to get the max of that particular school.
Okay. If I put max of that particular school, what would be my output?
If I look, see, we are implicitly making that associative array now.
uh, uh, when we say implicitly we are making a
Array,
associative array, does the curl braces means it, or the after max word there is a square bracket, the square
no,
bracket?
like with implicitly, but like explicitly means like if you are assigning some values here, if you were to type something like we are defining a max and array.
Hmm.
This won't work here, but
Hmm.
for example in Python we define an empty dictionary like this, right?
Yeah.
So that is explicit definition, but you don't have to do that in awk. You just implicitly do that here. It will automatically create an array with its key as this school name, B or A. So it will store what this will store its highest.
uh,
Is this clear?
Max of $1.
$1 means that school, that A
Okay.
school or B school. So max of $1, what is max of $1 means? It the maximum value that the topper of that school, we will store that value. So if that $4 value, if this person is greater than the max of $1, the current value of $1, then we have to reassign it. That's it. We are just
Sir,
reinitializing the max value.
initially, what is the value in max dollar
Like,
one?
there is no value in it. We are just literally defining it right now. So for the first run, it won't do anything. So for the second run, it will check for it. If it's the max of the max of $1 will go B. So at the initial, it won't be anything. So it will this will be so this won't be true.
Sir, how will the pointer understand if I say max of $1?
Hmm.
$1 is my first argument. My first
First
argument
argument,
has
that school name.
school name, but how it
Yes.
will associate that? There are two lines of B school here, where we have 395 and 242. So 395, how it will associate with $1, max of $1?
So see, this will create two, like this will have two values. Then see, in the one we have B. So first it will take B, and if it will like first it will assign itself a new key as B, because B already does not exist. So it will assign itself and set its value as the $4. All right. Then what it will do, it will check, see if the max of $1, which is again A, so it will reinitialize itself as its second key. In like in Python, I'll show what it would be in like Python. Like in what we will do in Python.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, why can't we explicitly create a dictionary and assign a key to it, and same as we did in the Python?
Like it would be like an extra step, and actually you like for like you can actually define an like that that way only, but it would be actually really faster to do this there.
Because this is not getting easily. If we have to create a dictionary like this, and we may confuse a bit while creating it. I think it's not the traditional way of.
Yeah, it like basically what like yeah, you do not define an empty dictionary here. So
Yeah.
and if you were to do this in Python, it will throw an error that this max is not defined. So it will this will do, it will create that max function, and then it will have basically what this max in a max dictionary in Python would have. Like after the execution of it, it will have B as one of the keys, and the highest value, suppose the highest value is 395, and it will have that 395, and the second key will be like A, and then its value, what it would be,
Mhm.
400. All right. So this will it be. So the max, it will be like this dictionary, and at the end we will just need to. It will be initialized like this. At the end of our script, and after going through every line in our file, it will be initialized like this, and then you just have to print it. At the end block, you just have to print it. That's it.
So, sir, this is, you have written this $4 greater than max $1. This is creating an associative array,
Yeah.
but we are not initializing anything. If we had to initialize it and then do it separately, that for
Ha ha
like we
ha.
did in Python. So, is that possible in awk?
Yeah, it is possible.
Can you show that also
Okay.
step?
You just need to do that in begin block. You just but see, you don't the
Yeah.
problem with that is, you have to understand, the problem with that is you don't know how many schools there are. You don't know how many schools there are. So how will you like create an empty values or define predefined values for every school? In every file there will be different amount of schools. So creating a dynamic array will be more helpful in here. If you were to like do that in say in that Python, you have to define every key and value beforehand.
Mhm.
So you can do it here, but you have to know how many schools there are that we are dealing with. Suppose if we are doing hundred thousands of schools, so you cannot go and define every school empty value, or like a default highest value that it cannot go higher than that.
Hmm.
So it will see the max of $1. What it by default will be like zero or null. So it will automatically will be the less than $4. So it will automatically assign itself a value which is $4, and it will also we will also maintain another array which will have the student roll number in it. So it will have the student roll number in it. So if you were to do student, which student we are talking about, that would be stored in like which school we are talking about, that will be the key. And what student in that school, what student we are talking about, that will be the
Value
$2.
$2.
That's it. That is it.
$3, right? Not $2.
$3 is for that name, but we have to
Ah,
get the
so
roll number.
Sir,
we have to get
one
the roll
thing, sir.
number, sir,
You
or
have
the
to
name.
get the roll number.
Okay, roll number.
Sir, one question. That part I got that in if block we are checking for the maximum marks, right? Then
Yeah,
maximum marks is assigned. Then student of $1 equal to like why that?
Another dictionary we are creating
we are
by a
creating, yeah,
student.
we have to print the total number we have to print the roll number of that student in each school, is each school topper. We have to print the is like the roll number of every school's toppers. So just that. So we have to maintain another dictionary to have that student, and we are keying it with our school. For every we have just one topper for every school. So we are keying it with our this school A or B, and we are just assigning it with the value the $2.
So by specifying the field separator, we are converting this list into an array. Am I right on this?
No, it's not an array. It will just like see. It is like by default it would be space, or any derivative of space, any number of space in awk. So you have to check it has these fields, right? So this is the whole record. So if you were to not define anything, then it will consider this whole thing as one field.
Yes.
So we have to check, let them know what is the field separator. Suppose if we were to do B as a field separator, then the B will be treated as a field separator, and this will become the this whole thing will become the that a
Second.
field. Yeah, a field.
Yeah.
This will be the first field, comma, and the second field will be this. We are basically defining what fields we are talking about. So since this is a comma separated value file, we are trying to get roll numbers and the highest numbers here. So we have to define which column we are working on.
Uh, uh, I think I said wrong. It should be the third field, right? If B would be the separator, field separator, then the
B.
string after second B would be third.
See, the B is the field separator. This will be one. So this will be the first, and this will be the second.
Sir, comma is the field separator, right,
Ha
sir?
ha. Here is the field
Oh,
separator. Just for that example.
yeah, we were just assuming to be.
Ha. Here we are
Yes, yeah.
using, we are just defining how many fields we are processing. Here we are just processing 4 fields. So we define comma as our separator value.
Okay, so
Sir, let me summarize my understanding till here.
Yeah,
The field separator is comma, so we have 4 fields in this file.
yeah,
B is the school name, and then followed by roll number, followed by student name, and then marks. In the
yeah.
first if condition, we are comparing fourth argument, which is marks, with an associated array, with an associated array
Which is
maximum.
keeping the maximum of that particular school.
Okay, maximum of the particular school mark.
Yeah,
Hello,
Okay.
sir. Sir, here will there will be two dictionaries made, right?
yeah.
Created. one with the Max dictionary and one is the student dictionary.
Yeah,
And student dictionary, we are comparing the school with the roll number now.
roll number. We are just assigning it as the key as the school name, which is A or B here, and the value as its roll number. Whatever, whoever is the topper will be stored in this array.
And in the Max, we are getting the school code as the
Code
key and value as the topper
total
marks,
topper marks. Yeah, total highest marks.
highest marks of any school.
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir.
Now, this will initialize everything. So in the end block, now I want you to do the end block part to print everything that is in the student array.
We have to print the roll number.
Yeah,
Just
yes, just the round number. It's very easy, just like we do in Python. The simple for loop. Just do that in the end block, and you can try it on your own system. And I'll share this one.
Sir, can I try this and replicate itself, sir?
Replit. These are not in. You can try it on Replit, but these are not on Replit. These are not Replit questions. You have we are given a bash shell in there, right? So you can try it there.
Okay.
Sir, I want to ask something.
Yes, Akash.
Sir, sir, this max dictionary will get the value at the end of the loop. मतलब, if it gets the maximum value in one school, then it will update it only,
Yeah.
or it will keep changing the values.
See, if it is greater than, we are doing that in this if statement, right? In
Yes,
this if statement, we are doing it. So if it is,
yes,
if that $4 field of that,
yes,
or if it is greater than of max of that particular school,
yes, sir.
then only it will move into this if block. Otherwise, it will do nothing.
Okay, sir, it will keep on changing the values
Yeah,
in this dictionary.
yeah. It will only change value if it is greater than the max.
Great.
See, this is the logical part, right? So this will be executed in every line of the file.
Everything.
Yeah, this is like implicit the for loop only. This for in Python you will do for loop
Yes, sir. Yes,
for
sir.
iterating over it. This will automatically iterate over every line in that file.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, is this session over or like we'll solve more questions?
Like it is still 11 only. We'll like discuss the rest of the questions tomorrow. So
Yes.
as we just complete this question, like this end part, Manan gave an answer. Uh,
is this correct, sir?
no. You are using like the bash for loop. For like I'll share you that cheat sheet that I shared yesterday. Doing that in like off. That is not the off syntax actually.
I didn't get what you are saying. So
you
you
are
are saying,
using the syntax of bash scripting, not
oh,
the awk one. Yes.
okay,
There, remove
have
the do
that.
part, I think.
Yeah, remove the do part and wait. I'll share anyway.
Yes.
So we
Yeah.
have to do the for loop, and the for loop will be just like in C or in JavaScript. So you have to for loop in within the brackets. You have to write for I in student.
Okay.
So you are getting every key that is there in student, and you
Yes.
just have to print it.
So for printing,
Just wait. I'll just is it visible?
yes.
I'll just print. If we were to print $I, wait, I'll just do dollar. If we were to just print I, syntax error.
Okay, so end blocks, sir, we have to print the student. What we have to print, the maximum marks of the student name.
No, we have to print
Just
the
the roll number of that student.
roll number.
So we are getting this all the keys that there are, but
Why
we
have,
want to.
hello, sir. Why
Huh?
have you put comma after minus F?
See, I'm using it in this command, right? So I will just use this minus F option to define the field separator. Within the awk script, you can use it in this begin block.
We have to write a script, right?
Yeah. In that question, we have to write that script. For that, you will be given that. But I am currently demonstrating in this in my shell,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
Okay.
So I wrote it as an option.
Sir, end part, can you please explain again? I could not understand. Like,
What part?
end the end block which you wrote, sir, for I in student print I. Why did you write that?
Yeah, like we are just printing that see, this is a key. It will loop through the keys in the student array, in that associative array. So this will just print the A and B part. So but we want to get the student the student roll number, which is the value of that array. So to get that value of that array, we just need to do that, right? That's it.
Student of I is the roll number, right?
Yeah, the value of that student.
Value of the school.
Yeah, value of that.
Key
Yeah,
school.
value.
Key
Yeah,
is the
key
school,
school.
right?
Yeah. Is this question clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, sir, we all these commands we can use the script, and we can do that in script, right? It will
Yeah,
be long.
yes.
As you
Yeah.
have
Like
written in a
in
single line, that won't be the case, right?
yeah. This I was demonstrating in this bash shell only. So I wrote it in a single line. You can do it in multiple lines.
Can you send for this?
What?
The cheat sheet you said for
Ah,
I.
yeah. It's on Discourse only, but I'll share it again. I'll share the resources post on Discourse. It has all the cheat sheets.
So can you just pin it in discourse?
Yeah, actually I did pin it, but if you visit it once and then it will automatically be unpinned. So that is the case. I
So is the recording of yesterday's session available?
actually that recording did not have any voice of mine. It was some bug that like it went on with in the middle of the session. So it had literally had no audio of mine. So it won't be of any use if I were to upload it.
So what was discussed yesterday? Can you just
Yeah,
brief it?
basically it was replet questions of week 7 of off only. That we discussed 3 questions yesterday as well.
First three
So
questions, sir.
yeah, first 3 questions.
So which section first three questions, sir?
Week 7.
week 7
Awk.
PA mock.
No, no, no. In the replet questions.
What do you mean by replet questions, sir?
Yeah,
Uh,
repeat questions. Yeah, got it, sir.
yeah. I'll share those again as well. Wait.
Where are those available in our?
That is available in our portal itself. I'll share that again. It's
Yeah,
uh,
please.
yeah, it's here.
Okay.
You can sign up with your student account.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, could you please brief us on VM task also? It is really confusing. I'm not able to
Oh,
access it yet.
Sir, yes, sir. I also have the confusion. Only for printing, we need to use the end block, or which? How do we know that which needs to be included in end block, sir?
all right. Okay. We like at the start tomorrow at the start of the session. I will like brief you up about everything in OP, so that we can like I did that same thing yesterday itself. So I will again do it in the tomorrow session so that you can understand how the OP actually works. All right. See, basically, in the end block, what it does, it processes after processing every line in that file. After it is done processing every line in that file, it will move on to the end block, and whatever we have made manipulation in our code in our logical block, it will just store that values and just like print it out. If you were to print values in logical block, it will print for every line, just like in for loop. If we were to print every variable that there is in for within the for loop, it will print it every time till the for loop like ends. For printing just the sum value, we goes out of the for loop and then print it out the actual sum of that value. So end block is basically for that only. Whatever you need to do after that is whatever you need to do after manipulation has been done, it will be done in end block and shown to the user.
That means we can't do any manipulation in end block, like he said, student
Yeah,
at the rate.
yeah, like because the fields won't be available to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So also we was asking about VM task. We're not
Yeah,
able to access.
VM task. I'll discuss about them later, after tomorrow's session, perhaps, because these sessions are mostly on for your OPP revision only. So VM task we have deadline till end term. So I'll discuss it after tomorrow's session, or like the day after tomorrow. I'll make them. I'll share a video with you all how to sign up for that.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you show the solution for this question, sir?
Okay. Okay. I'll share.
Is it?
So, do we have session tomorrow also, sir? Because I got to know that it is only yesterday and today.
Yeah, it's for tomorrow as well. It's 4 to 6 actually. It was scheduled for today as well for 4 to 6, but it was when rescheduled.
Okay, tomorrow 4 to 6, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Sir, I have some doubts in the replit questions. Can I ask them tomorrow?
Applet, basically like if they're related to org and set, then I'll address them first.
Yes, sir. Set questions.
Okay, I'll show you that.
Yes, sir. Solution for the question 3.
Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Basically, in this, we are in the begin drop. We are just doing the field separator, and that are exactly the same thing. They did to initialize the max value and then just change the max student else. And in the end, they are printing the max student.
Can you print, show it in a single, this?
Okay, this I'll just.
Yeah, sir. So basically, what you did is first you did the field separator, and then you check for the marks whichever are greater than the max of $1.
Yeah,
Let's means the school's maximum marks. If it
yeah,
is greater, then we are assigning that marks to the school code. Yeah,
yeah.
and max here is the dictionary.
Max is the associative variable. Basically, yeah, yes,
Yeah,
the dictionary.
associative value. Yeah. Got- I didn't get this max underscore student.
That is just the thing that we for that
It's
student
a student roll number.
roll number.
Okay. Okay, sir. Got it.
All right then. Like awk and sad will be the Rishabh. Awk and sad will be the most like these will be the most highlights, but like there might be questions about cache
File.
manipulation as well.
Bash script.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
I have just clicked on to the link, whatever you have provided for Replit.
Yeah.
Can I share my screen? I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
one second. Sir, I just got like this. I can run it like this itself, is it, or do I need to?
You have to use it the submit. Like go up of the profile near the bell icon on the right. The submit is there, right?
Submit.
Submit. Yeah. Just click on that and just see view tests. So these are all the tests. So you have to run. You have to write your code and run the tests.
Okay. I tried running the code here. I got it like this. Is this not enough, sir?
No, we have to write in the script, no? You're
Where,
writing it in the console.
Okay, okay.
That won't work.
When you say I have to write the code here in this console.
No.
In main.sh.
Main.sh file.
Yeah.
They are talking about your structure.
This wherever it shows na, your input starts from here and your input ends here. In between that, you have to write it.
Okay. So we need to write the code here and then submit it to get the output.
Yes, you have to run the tests first, so you can submit it.
Okay, sir. I will try. In case if there are any further questions, I'll ask in tomorrow's session. So thank you so much.
Yeah. Try to do like the 5, 6, 7 week questions first. Like meeting will be same. Rishabh.
Sure,
So
sir.
I have some doubts. Can I discuss it here or tomorrow?
You'll address them tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Sir, is yesterday's link shared?
No, actually, it got faulty recording, so it was not able to record properly my voice. So I'm mute on there, so it's actually of no use tomorrow's session. So basically, we discussed the first 3 questions of week 7 on Replit. That's it.
Sir, could you share yesterday's solutions, questions, any PDF, anything, sir?
Actually, I didn't provide any solution. The session was meant to promote you write code yourself. In this session, we didn't have any actual platform to set up test case. Otherwise, I would not have shared direct solutions to these questions. Like these are more inclined on getting you to code, not me to tell you how the code works.
Yeah, got it, sir.
Sir,
So if
and
you do it yourself. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me.
Sure.
today's session where will it be shared, sir?
It will be shared on the in this. I'll share the YouTube link. I'll stop this recording first.